What's up, guys? Good morning. It's JF Trading. I'm going to come back at you with another video. It's Saturday morning. It's May 19th. The royal wedding is on. I assume most of the sheep are watching that early this morning. Wanted to get up and get another video out. I'm trying to put out a few more every couple of weeks. But I've been getting a lot of questions as to the resources that I use. As to how I find stocks to trade, or how I look for strategies to build, or news to follow, or headlines to trade. Everyone's asking. I had several people ask me what I use, and it's kind of there's really not one answer. That's the biggest misconception in the world, is that there's just one page. You got to just do this, got to follow that. But I think it's more important to have a general idea as to the volatility of the overall market. In my opinion, I think that is that's cornerstone number one. That's very pivotal. That's the kind of the baseline of the entire market. So you need to understand what's going on in terms of volatility. I'll show you a couple people to follow for that. I subscribe to the notifications. They buzz me on my phone whenever they tweet. I think it's super important, and it definitely helps my trading. But there were a lot of people questioning about, or asking rather, what I use for trading. How obviously I use interactive brokers. If you've been on my channel before, I've got a whole bunch of videos about interactive brokers down here. You guys should check them out. That's the platform that I trade with. I'm actually moving to Tachyon in the next couple of months, so I'll definitely update you on some videos about that. I'll let you know how that is, but for now it's interactive brokers. But when I'm not on my platform, when I'm on the go, or I'm on a laptop, or just want to see a quick chart, my personal favorite, and I've literally been using this since it started. I think I was a month or two after it was created, I was on here, and it's slowly been gaining traction. But tradingview.com. Phenomenal charting, phenomenal. All you got to do is just get an account. I haven't signed in here, so I'll probably get kicked off in a second. But if you sign in, you can save your charts. You can always have your support, your resistance. You can have everything drawn out. It's beautiful. It's very, very simple, very complex too. In a sense, you have a lot of different things you can do over here. A lot of different indicators you can throw over there. You have real creative control over the chart. So I highly recommend this platform, TradingView, for your charting. I got just drawn a little line, but there are actually options to trade within. You can do screeners. Oh, it's screeners now. Text notes. There's some script you can run. Trading panel that they let you trade through CQG and a couple other platforms. So they're definitely stepping it up. The team has gotten a lot more active. Actually, I know they've been doing a lot of hiring. So that's what I use really for, other than obviously Thinkorswim, which perhaps I should sign into. But yeah, other than that, I'm not going to sign into that. Other than that, I use TradingView really exclusively. There really is nothing better. When it comes to intraday moves, and I really want to know what's going on now, just generally what's going on now, and I'm only really interested in stocks that are optionable. So I usually jump that in there or put that in there as a filter. I use Finviz. Finviz is free. It's basic, it's stupid easy, and it's everything you need. There really is no limitations to it. On a free sense, you get a lot of information. Performance. Look at this. We can see the performance per week, per month, per quarter, per half, per year. The volatility, the weekly volatility, the monthly volatility, that helps you with hedging strategies on the options side of things. You can really take it wherever you want. Charts, they give you tickers, they give you everything you want. So I highly recommend Finviz as well. This is where Riot and HMNY, both of those trades that I had recently popped up. So check out Finviz. I think Finviz is a phenomenal platform. Just right on the homepage, they give you a real debriefing of all the movers too, but I like to dig a little deeper. AGRX was down 72%. Wonder what happened. Wasn't paying attention to that. I used to be subscribed to this Market In and Out. I think if you are into algorithmic trading and you are interested in a really solid back testing platform, it could be worth you paying, I think, the $69 or $79 for Market In and Out. Excuse me, Market In and Out. It allows you to back test really anything. They give you a whole bunch of They give you a whole bunch of like pre-selected, already pre-default options that you can select from. So you go into active trading. You can use oscillators, trend indicators, line studies, volatility. So let's backtest by volatility. So we'll go into the ATR, average true range, trending down the last 7 days. So we can backtest this. And you know what it is? It's obviously not a very intricate, very, very complex system. I'm not entirely sure how their algorithm even works. Here it shows the trades, but I wish they would show the actual script behind it. I'm not sure if they do. It's an interesting platform though. You can custom make anything you want, and you can backtest anything, which is very interesting. And I haven't really found a platform that has done it so easily with a good interface. So definitely check out Market In and Out. As you can see, this strategy, what we put up. So it was initial capital of 10,000. We were risking 5% per trade. Max size was 20 positions, and the total profit was 2,800, and we grew it by 28%. So we beat the market a little bit. So it's just an interesting concept. You can come in here and see the trades too, how they break down. The biggest, the smallest, the worst. Interesting stuff. Really cool site. I know I've spoken in length about Market Chameleon. This is my favorite. This is my favorite options platform. It's not the only one I use, but it's absolutely my favorite, and it's only going to get better. They're constantly updating it and adding new features. This was actually a recent one that they put in. It's really cool. They backtest week by week at the month option straddle performance. So they're showing you what's performed the best on average, the median return, the standard deviation of the move, the minimum return, the max return, the sharp of the move. Really cool stuff. I've never seen any other platform do this or put this information out. I have the Pro platform, which is $99 a month. So I pay for this, and I totally think it's worth it. You can see all of the stuff right here they've been adding in, which is, it's phenomenal. You can spend hours, literally hours, just digging through this, and that's what I've been doing, and sort of honing in on my option strategy. HMNY, look at that. That's funny. Had a lot of decent couple good moves there. Short squeeze, I'm sure you all know about this. If you don't, obviously, if you're short in stocks, you want to make sure you know what you're doing. But you definitely want to get an idea of what's going on too. This is what I found to be the most up to date. I think shortsqueeze.com for a free resource is the best. I haven't found anything that's better. If there is, let me know. I'd love to hear. But definitely check this out. It's just shortsqueeze.com. Gives you very basic and actually pretty in-depth short interest information. So shortsqueeze.com, head there. This allows you to see a lot of different factors regarding the short interest. It gives you the market cap. It shows you a little breakdown of the stock, and then it gives you some real solid information here. Very good stuff. You want to always make sure you're playing. Shorting stocks is, I used to do it a lot. I used to hold overnight short positions heavy, but it's just not my forte anymore. And I've been using options to kind of have the same effect with a little bit more leverage. And I think I found a little sweet spot. This video's dragging on. Hope you guys are still around. Bar chart's another good one. This is a good one for unusual options activity. Barchart.com. They give you a whole bunch of stuff. I don't really love it for anything else but this. They let you. It's a cool little chart. Cool little graph, so you can sort by whatever you want. So it's interesting. Themis Trading, can't say enough good things about him. Joe Themis, great guy. Follow him on Twitter. He's a market structure dude. He's very pro, retail investor. He doesn't want these guys to start taking advantage of you guys. He's the Robin Hood in that sense. And he's good friends with Eric Hunzender, who I've met here in New York. This is the guy who I subscribe to for market volatility information. If you guys are following anyone on Twitter, and you should be following this guy. He's the most up-to-date front-running. It's the wrong word. He's the leader in microstructure analysis, and he really shows you when liquidity dries up and where things go awry, and when there's a lot of liquidity versus when there's none. It's very interesting. It helps me trade, and it helps me understand where the markets are at. Highly, 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 highly recommend you go to his website and you check out some of his resources. But for sake of this video, I'm going to cut it off here. I hope you find some utility in the websites that I'm referring or sharing. I hope you guys like them. If you have any suggestions of your own, I'd love to hear them. Please post them down below. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. And I will be back with another video sooner or later. Thanks, guys.